So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in... It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
And we're underway. Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Julian Alvarez, Peter, is a player who I think is very intelligent with his movement. Often he plays in the number 10 position. He just drops that little bit deeper to suck defenders out of position. And once he's done that, then he's capable of creative force in getting other people in behind. So there's an unselfishness to his game. And when he gets in front of goal, he can be deadly too.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Do have a chance to counter here. That's a cute ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Llorente. The normal. Llorente. Llorente, made out to the left flank. Llorente, decent chance! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
The normal. Araujo, Pedri, out to the left it goes, Balde, Yamal looks to get on the end of this, great defending, strong and determined, now that's well seen too. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Lookman. Molina. Lovely feet. Koke. Llorente. Pedri. Oh, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And here's Griezmann. Al-Kubasi does really well to win the ball there. Deftly away. Out for a throw. Llorente done delicately. João Cancelo getting this one clear. Nice looking ball. Balde with the clearance. Jimenez, and it goes cross-field. The normal. De Jong. And it's Olmo. Out to the right. Llorente. Lookman. And here's Griezmann. Alvarez spread out to the left. Now that's a fine challenge. João Cancelo shifted upfield. Lewandowski. Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha. Barcelona cannot keep hold of the ball. Now this could be a chance. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, we can only hope that this has set the tone for what's to come. Captain Majestic has stunned the whole arena.
Oh, that is a bit special. I doubt very much that this was in the script. Llorente. Jimenez. Koke. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Sweet feet. Baina. And that has been clubbed away. Now then, the ball's come loose. Yamal. Now, what about a counter-attack? Lenormand cuts it out. Llorente. And it's Griezmann. And here's Alvarez. Griezmann.
Well, that's confidence for you. This leaves none, I think.
Yamal. Now it's Yamal. Yamal! And the ball's come loose here. Koke. Baina. Lenormand. Griezmann is onto it in a flash. Now it's Alvarez. Proves too strong. Balde. Rafinha. And it's Olmo. Lewandowski. Jimenez. Rafinha. Tries a deft little ball. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. It had to be. Takes a shot! Pedri with the short one. And it's Balde. And here's Rafinha. Oh, just wide.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
The normal. Barcelona are already ahead, the perfect start.
Well, this opening spell has been one big plus. They should look to add to it, not subtract.
Araujo. Played towards the front line. Oh, played right into his path. Dani Olmo. Balde looking to hit the byline here. Lenormand clears it away. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Dani Olmo. Lenormand gets good distance on it. Rafinha. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Dani Olmo forwards and with intent. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's the shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Llorente. And here's Alvarez. Lookman. Balde wins the duel this time. Dani Olmo. Lewandowski played with finesse. Yamal. And it's played into the middle. Cleared away. Tries to get it clear. João Cancelo. De Jong. He has found the way through. João Cancelo, and that's aimed into the middle. Extravagant effort! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Jimenez. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Kubasi. Yamal. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And that Pass just didn't quite work. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Barcelona, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Araujo. Aim forwards. Llorente. Over to the left. And it's played forward. And it cuts out the supply. Koke. Molina. Lenormand, gently done. Molina. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And it's Olmo. And here's Lewandowski. Nice physical challenge.
Lewandowski really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's really well manoeuvred. Balde gets rid without sophistication. Koke. Weiner. Molina. Griezmann. And here's Koke. Koke made out towards the right wing. Lookman. Oh, that's nice. De Jong gets it clear. And it's Molina. Lookman. Played in by Lookman. He's had a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Dealt with nicely by the defence. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's gone for a throw-in. Yamal. De Jong. Araujo. Balde. Lewandowski. That's a nicely weighted pass. Balde looking for a runner. And that has been cleared. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And the counter is on. Moved on forwards. Now it's Griezmann. Griezmann spread out to the left. Griezmann. Now it's Alvarez. It's Griezmann! Cancelo. And it's Olmo. And here's Lewandowski. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha. Header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
That has been knocked clear. That was very necessary. Yamal. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Yamal's cross. Koke. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Jimenez, he's gone direct here. He's shifting through the gears here. Baina, laid out to the left flank. Baina. Llorente. Muscular approach does pay off here. Llorente is fouled. It's Griezmann. Alex Molina. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Valde, aim forwards. Yamal. Tries to dink it through. That's going to go a long way. It's Baina. Alvarez. Balde, Rafinha, Araujo, and it's played forward. The pass has gone astray. Koke. Baina. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
It's one through. Lewandowski! Split-second reaction.
Lewandowski really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Jimenez. Koke. Jimenez forwards and with intent. João Cancelo. Araujo. Pedri. Kubasi. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Cancelo. Now he's wondering who wants it. De Jong. Pedri. Up towards the flank. Valde. Shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Lewandowski is offering a right smile there.
it's hoisted clear. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Yamal. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Lenormand shifted upfield. Llorente gently done. Yamal forwards and with intent. Brilliantly cut out. Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Lenormand. That's really well manoeuvred. Araujo, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Pedri. Moved on forwards. Throw it. João Cancelo. And it's gone back to the keeper. Rafinha has found the net here, of course. Oh, super find. Lewandowski, he's onside! And he's heaved it away. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Olmo. Barcelona desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here. And here's Lewandowski, it's Lewandowski! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's Lewandowski. Lewandowski! Oh, another save. Oh, what a climb! And the keeper couldn't hold it. They've played it short. In by Cancelo. Only partially clear. Balde crossed in once more. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Cleared without complication. Dani Olmo turns and goes back. Baina did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Baina. That's a clever-looking ball. And he's there to clear it. Griezmann. Llorente. And here's Griezmann. Danger averted for now. Llorente. Now here's the delivery. Baina. Llorente. João Cancelo. Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Balde has a look and plays it forward. That's really well cleared. And that is as far as they're going to go. Into the channel. Lookman. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Yamal. Rafinha. Balde.
Rafinha really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rafinha. And here's Dani Olmo. Out to the left it goes. Delivered in. Oh, smashing header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Lewandowski actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
The normal. Koke. Jimenez shifted upfield. And it's Griezmann. Griezmann, oh, good spread. What a throw in. Griezmann. Lookman. Hit into the middle. Baina. Oh, shooting chance! He's scored! A goal at a really telling moment. Baina duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Dani Olmo, and it's lofted through here. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Molina. Llorente, and it's played forward. And that has been cleared. Great work on the overlap. Lookman. That's good play. Looking for a decent ball in. And here's Griezmann. And a chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Rafinha. And it's Olmo. A searching ball out wide. Time to deliver. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Molina aimed forwards. Koke gently done. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Dani Olmo. expertly cut out, really nicely done. Moved on forwards. Lookman. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. That has been cut short. Lookman chips it through. Ball's gone out of play. Rafinha. João Cancelo. Yamal. João Cancelo shifted upfield. Lookman. De Normal. Llorente. And it's played forward. And they've got rid. Alex Molina. It's a good run down the right. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Griezmann. It's Griezmann! Yamal. And they could break here. Pedri. João Cancelo. De Jong. Yamal. Now it's Dani Olmo. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And it's Griezmann. Oh, that's neat. A chance to play it in. And it's half-time here. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So we're into the second 45. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Koke. Molina. Koke. Molina. Lookman. Koke. And here's Alvarez. And here's Baina. Yamal gets it away. Llorente played out to the left flank. And here's Alvarez.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Llorente. Llorente, gently done. Corner then. Thumps it clear. That'll be a throw. Baina's cross. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Balde clears it away. Normal. Dina forwards and with intent. Griezmann. The referee's awarded a free kick. Kubasi, Pedri, João Cancelo, Rafinha, Araujo, Rafinha, nicely aimed pass. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Molina, Jimenez. Llorente. That's really well manoeuvred. De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Molina, good-looking ball. De Jong. Dani Olmo. Lenormand getting this one clear. De Jong. João Cancelo. Pedri, Balde, Pedri, spread out to the left, Rafinha, and he's there to get it away. It's a throw-in. Played into the middle, and that's been well dealt with. Great position, charge, surely! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's been taken short. Cross goes in there. Lenormand gets it away. Alvarez going full steam ahead down the left flank. And it's played forward. De Jong. Oh, that's a nice ball. Nicely intercepted. And it's been given away. And he's searching. And he shoots! All Black airing after the ball here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's De Jong. João Cancelo. Pedri, it's a delicate pass. Pedri. He can get that clear. Araujo. Araujo shifted upfield. João Cancelo. Yamal. Dani Olmo. Delivered across. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Lookman with the clearance. Dani Olmo. And here's Lewandowski. Okay, did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Llorente. Aim forwards. Alvarez. Succumbs to the pressure. And it's Lewandowski. Over to the left. Dani Olmo. Here's Yamal, caresses it through. Dani Olmo. All Black breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Baina. Lenormand. It's a sharp pass. Lobbed in behind. Alvarez. Llorente, out to the left it goes. Here comes the corner. And that has been cleared. Rafinha. It's Lewandowski. Balde. Llorente, gently done. And it's Baina. Okay, and the shot! He has done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Araujo. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball that. Lewandowski is flagged offside. Jimenez. Lookman. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Tries to get it clear. And here's Griezmann, goes for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. De Jong. Kubasi. Just about up to the hour now. Rafinha, now he's off and running. Oh, Red, nice interception.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Rafinha, gently done. Dani Olmo! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Pedri plays it short. Aimed in towards the centre. Griezmann. And they can counter here. And it's Llorente. And it's played forward. Yamal. Now the breakaway, and here's Lewandowski. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Lookman. That's really well manoeuvred. Can he deliver? Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo! Well, the ball's come loose here. Can he spark a counter here? Molina. Molina head up towards the front line. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Pedri. Araujo, aim forwards. Llorente cuts out the pass. Jimenez. Llorente, forwards and with intent. Balde. João Cancelo. Kubasi. Yamal. João Cancelo. And here's Yamal. Could move up a gear here. The normal. Jimenez. Koke. Jimenez. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Molina. And here's Griezmann. Dani Olmo. Rafinha shifted upfield. Dani Olmo. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
proves too strong.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Llorente. And it's Baina. Over to the left. Tries a measured ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Baina. Now who's going to be first to this? And they've got a throw. Griezmann. Rafinha. Aim forwards. Now it's Lewandowski. Yamal. And he's found a way past. Yamal! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Jimenez. Koke. Alvarez looks to get on the end of this. Oh, they could be caught out here. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Balde gently done. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Baina. Llorente. Moved on forwards. Griezmann played out to the left flank. Baina's cross. Hits it again, but still no joy.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
Keeper's dealt with that. Chooses to go back. Baina. Yamal. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. So what can they make of this? And it's Olmo. Be danger here. It's good distance on it. De Jong. And it's played forward. last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Alvarez. Griezmann. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Araujo. Pedri forwards and with intent.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Baina. Llorente. And it's Baina. And here's Griezmann. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Araujo. That's really well manoeuvred. Lewandowski. Now it's Rafinha. Calmly anticipates. Normal. Half an hour gone in the second half. Llorente moved on forwards. Pau Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Araujo. Araujo, gently done. That is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Dani Olmo!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Baina looking to run onto it. Yamal does well to get it back.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Yamal's cross.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Pedri. And it's Olmo. Great defending, strong and determined. And he welcomes it in. Alvarez knocks it out wide. Molina. Up he goes! Defending of the desperate variety.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Lewandowski. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's well positioned here. Dani Olmo! It's a goal!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Not a manager, I think. It's all happening.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So all square and not for the first time.
Barcelona really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
João Cancelo. Oh, it's played into the area.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Baina. It's Baina. Griezmann. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Now it's Lewandowski. It's run loose here. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Okay. And here's Griezmann. Al-Kubasi wins the duel this time.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Baina. Now it's Alvarez. João Cancelo gets it clear. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Araujo gets it away. And it's Koke, looking here to chip it through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's played forward. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Lenormand gets over and intercepts.
There's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Rafinha. He's put his cross in. Big chance, corner. Bullish header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Lookman. Jimenez. Molina.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or a sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Alvarez is onto it in a flash. Nice physical challenge. Dani Olmo spread out to the left. Rafinha. Might be danger here. It's Lewandowski!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Pedri. Yamal. De Jong.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Araujo.
Pedri. Balde forwards and with intent.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Jimenez shifted upfield.
Araujo.
Pedri. Over to the left. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Referee's given a throw. And there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Now it's Rafinha. That's tidy. One good cross, maybe the last chance. And it's De Jong. And here's Rafinha. Balde, and that's aimed into the middle.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Strong running down that left flank.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Played out to the right. Yamal. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. 2 minutes to be added on. Baina. Llorente. They are right into last chance territory. Griezmann head out towards the right wing. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. And it's Baina. Simeone. This looks promising. And he's away. Not much subtlety about that challenge. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson for them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Plenty to aim at here. And the referee brings it to a close. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?